What's good, job? Better send this link out. Then I'm going to go ahead and get started. Give me 1 second, y'all. Test. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on, horse and the carriage? How you feeling? Haven't seen you in a minute. What's going on, relaxing sounds? What's going on for 82 Pharaoh? Dropped the Sunday chart analysis last night. If y'all watched that, GN's going as projected. AUD pairs went a little bit. They did a small little drop last night, but the New Zealand pairs have been just dropping. Let's see if Ian's been doing the same thing. Yeah, Ian started dropping as well. Yes, they're both going as projected. So again, if you haven't watched the Sunday chart analysis, make sure to check that out. Just join the stream. We have not entered anything yet. If I look for some setups right now, go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal room for Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check that out for yourselves. Got a new 5-minute about to pop up. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. Or looking at any charts, drop in the chat. But we're about to look for some setups right now. It's Monday, December 18th, new week. It's been a great quarter, though. Definitely a lot smoother than last year's quarter four. I'll say that much. For those that was trading last year around this time. We got a little bit of choppiness and retracements going on with the JPY pairs. The game plan still again, we're just watching price, letting price do what it's going to do. Right? Again, we do not control the markets, so we're just letting price do what it does. The New Zealand pairs are tanking right now. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. We're looking at your charts. Drop in the chat. I'm working on the video y'all voted for last week. That's going to be dropping this week. You already know I'm going to let y'all know once it drops. If you haven't seen one, it was a recent video that dropped on Friday. Make sure you check that out. I'm going to drop that link in the chat right now. But we're going to be watching some of these charts, looking for some setups. SPX retrace is kind of chilling at this level still, so we're going to see if we're going to hold this level or it's going to do a retracement. Like we went over in the Sunday chart analysis, a retracement wouldn't be shocking because, again, there's a huge push to the upside. Still looking for buys, but again, we're just watching price, letting do what it's going to do, waiting for our confirmations. But let's see what these other charts are up to. Gold hasn't really changed from last night either. It's literally just been the same spot. So let's see what these other charts are looking like. I've already looked at GBPJPY, so let's look at the AUD pairs. All right, so GA is doing a retest. So we're going to see if we can hold this low as resistance. Yeah, so we're going to see if this can hold as resistance right here. Those just joined the stream, we have not entered this yet. This is just a trade idea. We have not entered this yet. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal for your Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check that out for yourselves. We're going to pull it up in a second and go over how we did last week and this month so far. We're going to see what this next 5-minute and ultimately the next candlestick looks like. So we're waiting right now to see if we can hold this level from support as resistance. So far, it's holding as resistance, but we're going to see how this candlestick closes. I got some alerts on these right here. Yeah, but I like how GA is looking at it. Zoom pairs took off last night. As far as possible setups right now, we're going to be watching these charts. But mainly, I'm going to be watching GA right now. I like how this one looks the best right now. Going to be flipping through some other things. Yeah, but G and the EN are going crazy right now. I'm actually going to write this trade idea up in a second. So before this candlestick closes, we're going to go over how we did last week. So we had that first link in the description. You're going to see how we did last week. Last week, we went 6-0. It was 100% win rate again. Monday, we got 17,637 pips. Tuesday, 259. Wednesday, 20 pips. Thursday, 47. And Friday, didn't post any signals. End the week with a total of 17,963 pips. 17,894 strictly with the members in the advanced play signal room. And then just like this week, we posted this in the Sunday. We posted Sunday chart analysis. Every trade taken has the date, the time the trade was entered, personal entry, SL, IPO bidder into the trade, TPs, reactions, and of course those TPs getting hit. I do the recap of the day at the end of every day. You go see screenshots of my personal positions, screenshots of what the signals look like in the advanced play signal room, as well as student results and all that good stuff. But literally every trade we take, even members only trades, we literally break down if not entered during the London session live streams. And every single day before we go live or as we go live, I send the link out. So if you're not watching the live or the Sunday chart analysis, you're missing on a lot of setups. So again, everything I post, as you see, is not spam. It's all relevant information or giving out updates. No spam at all. So make sure anything I post have the noties on and take a moment to read or watch the videos. You watched the Sunday chart analysis last night. You could have got in on this GN sell. EN's dropping as well, but GN did a way bigger move than EN. The AUD pair took a small little drop, but as far as the biggest moves that happened last so far from the Sunday chart analysis was the New Zealand pairs. Right now, we're looking at a possible GA setup. We're just watching and waiting for the next 15 right now. Let me see what this concept right here. What's going on, Lady Crypto Highway? When checking a retest to see if price respects a level, how long do you leave it for? What time frame do you use to convert the retest holds or not, please? So yeah, like basically just like AC Mill Live right now, I'm on the 15-minute time frame. So I watched for the retest on the 15. As far as how long do I leave it for, it's literally a retest, right? So just refer back to the session we had on Thursday. Remember how I was teaching you how to read the charts for your homework? So when you understand that's how price moves, that's how you want to look for the retest, right? So price was treated this level of support, broke below it. So now we're waiting to see if it can hold at resistance, which it currently is. So now all I'm doing is just waiting for the candlestick to close. I'm going to see what the next 15 looks like. But like, you don't gotta wait for a bunch of retests. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to wait for it to like bounce like 5 times like this. As long as it meets your rules, your confirmations are met, your risk reward is good, you're not over leveraging. Go for the setup. You know what I'm saying? But you don't gotta wait for like a bunch of retest confirmation. Guys, got any questions? Drop in the chat. We're looking at your charts. Drop them in the chat. Yeah, I like how this GA chart looking right here. I like how this is looking right here. All right, so those of us here from the beginning, you saw how the green was turning red. So this is a good sign right here. So again, we got a new 15 about to pop up in about a minute, 2 minutes. So we're going to see if we can continue to hold. And then if the next one's showing us trying to continue to push down, I'm not against going for a sell setup right here. I'm trying to write a trade idea up right now. So give me 1 sec. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. When looking at charts, drop in the chat. Got a new 15 about to start in a little bit. No problem, no problem. Yeah, so we're just patiently waiting right now. We're just patiently waiting. I got alerts on these other charts, but GA is the only thing I like as of right now. Again, it's Monday. London session did just start. Let's see what this next 15 looks like. What's going on, Roger? I see you in here. Yeah, I like how this is looking right here. What's going on, John? I see you in here. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Y'all should see scrolling at the bottom of your screen. Instagram is playmaker_way. TikTok is _playmakerway_. Post daily on both pages. Make sure to check that out. As of right now, for most of these charts, we're just waiting because, again, we don't chase trades. We're not forcing setups. We're waiting for price to meet our confirmations and go where we want to see it go for the most ideal entry. Again, like I always talk about, I don't care what direction price goes, whether it goes up or down. I just want to know and understand what direction it's going so I can know what the game plan needs to be and what type of setups I can look for. So like I went over the Sunday chart analysis, nothing really changed too much for the JPY pairs. So right now, I'm just waiting for them to hit one of my key price levels, see how it reacts to those levels, and then I'll go from there. So right now, we're just chilling patiently waiting on a lot of these charts right now. Let's pull back SPX because that was from that level the last 15. Let's see what's changed. I rejected that level, so we could see a possible retracement. Again, I think it's been pushing up for a while. It's been ranging on this for a little bit as well. Looks like the New Zealand pairs are retracing up also. See what the Euro pairs are up to. Looks like we might see some retracements happening right now. He's dropping back down. As far as news today, we don't got really anything going on until later on when markets reopen tonight. So it's going to be just a standard Monday. We're going to be just strictly waiting for volume in our setups. And again, it's Monday, so it's just a patience game right now. We're just waiting for the volume things to kick up. Again, we did have some decent moves happen last night. So right now, we're just waiting to see if we can catch the next wave. That's what we're looking at right now. Okay, one of these charts on the JPY pairs. Looks like that might try to break that level. Yeah, for the downtrend to continue, not only do we want to see price break back below 180.50, 180.60, 180.50, but I want to see price break back below the support level, hold as resistance. We've hit it multiple times, but just like we saw my last week, we see every time we've hit it, we've closed back above it. So we haven't really just held underneath it. We've broken past it, but we haven't held this level as resistance. So the level I'm talking about is 180. So we can break and hold 180 as resistance. We can see the downtrend continue. So that's really what I want to see happen if we are going to see the downtrend continue. Because again, we saw on Thursday price at that level retrace back up, and then like a week or two before that, price at that level retrace back up, and of course, like a couple months ago in October, price at that level retrace back up. So we're going to see what happens today and ultimately this week. We're going to see what this candlestick looks like right here. We got a new 5 minute just started. Looks like the GBP pairs are dropping right now. SPX as well. If you have any questions, drop in the chat. Drop in the chat. I don't know what just happened right there. That thing chopped up. Take on gold. We can go over gold, but if you have not, everybody watching, make sure to hit the first link in the description. Watch the Sunday chart analysis. All right, we went over all the charts in there, and the reason why I say that is I'm gonna answer your question. The reason why I say that is because gold hasn't really changed as far as last night. We'll go over it again. I got you, but it hasn't really changed. It's literally just been stuck in place, right? So as far as gold, same thing with a lot of these charts. I'm waiting for it to do one of two things, and it can really go either way, right? So it was bullish. We had clear higher highs getting made here. Then when price broke those all-time highs, rejected, and then we started seeing lower lows. Saw a quick reversal, but it failed to break and hold as from support as resistance. So then price shot back up. So then we see here price is kind of just ranging. So it can go either way, right? Didn't make a higher high, didn't make a lower low. So that's what I'm for gold, and what I'm personally going to do as far as gold is concerned. I'm either going to wait to see how it reacts if it can break below 2020, 2018. If it can break and hold 2018 as I look for some possible sales going down to 2006. Or I'm going to wait to see how it reacts around 2036. If it can break 2036, 2038 and hold that support, I think for guys going to 2042, if not 2048. So right now I'm just waiting to see what side of the coin wants to hold and flip on. But as far as what it's been doing since last night when I dropped this Sunday chart analysis, it's literally just kind of been just chilling here in this consolidation. But that's where I see with gold. But I'm not messing with that right now because, like I said, I'm waiting for it to do one of those two. Looks like the New Zealand pairs are retracing. JPY pairs are trying to make a move, but they're chilling with some key price levels right now. So yeah, we're just patiently waiting right now. We got a new 5 minute just popped up. Got a new video dropping for y'all later on today. If you haven't seen the most recent video I dropped on Friday, make sure to check that I'm about to drop that in the chat right now. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. Want to look at your charts? Drop in the chat. But yeah, we're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. You know, patience is the game. Patience pays. We're just patiently waiting right now. If y'all haven't, go ahead and hit that like button. Because nobody's doing like we're doing over here. We're on a huge win streak right now, and literally every single week, we're predicting almost every single chart going as projected on a daily basis. Not even just the Sunday chart analysis, but if you look at last week's Sunday chart analysis, obviously it's old, but watch that and then see what the charts look like right now compared to last week, right? And I'm planning to do the same thing with this Sunday chart analysis. Well, of course, we're going to have to see what happens this week. But the reason why we're able to do this is because I'm showing y'all how to read the charts instead of just some pattern or strategy, right? I have a strategy as far as trading goes, but all the stuff I've been teaching y'all and showing y'all, especially on these live streams, is how to read the charts, right? All the charts move very similar. They all follow the same rules. They all go through the same cycle. So once you take the time to learn how to read the charts, trading's become a lot simpler, a lot less stressful, and a lot easier, right? Because I say it all the time. We make money based on what the charts do. We lose money based on what the charts do. So it makes 0 sense to skip that step or try to find shortcuts on how to understand and read the charts, right? Because again, if you just take the time to learn how to read them, you'll realize how simple it is. Because again, they all do the same stuff. They only got one bag of tricks. It's not like they come up with new tricks every single week, every other week. They all do the same stuff. Right, and you check this video out, right? So if you don't understand how the charts work or how they move, watch this video right here. I got you. I'm gonna drop this in the chat for you right now. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. We're looking at your charts. Drop in the chat. Got a new 15 about to start in about 1.5 minutes. Let's see what that's talking about. It looks like EJ and GJ are about to try to do a drop and see if we can break that level. These little pairs are still pushing. But Lady Crypto, this is not just for you, but yours when I asked the question. So now you kind of see again. So referring back to the homework I gave you on Thursday, you know what I'm saying? Now you kind of see what I'm talking about, how price was treated low support, and now it's holding as resistance. So now we just got to let price do what it's going to do. Because again, we don't control the markets. All that, you know, bears versus bulls or, you know, us having influence on the markets, that's not the case at all. All we can do is understand how to read the chart, see what price has done majority of the time during these scenarios, and then figure out and determine what's the highest probability of price doing this or that, right? Like I always talk about, we only control a few things, right? We control when we enter a trade, when we exit a trade, how much we risk per trade, and of course how many trades we take. But as far as volume, what price is going to do, we don't control that. So that's why it's important to focus on everything we do control. And then, of course, ultimately secure profits or close the trade, right? Let me try to fix this mic because I don't like how that sound is bugging out slightly. A lot better than like a couple weeks ago. It's still bugging out slightly. Let me try to fix that. Yeah, my goal is kind of just taking a nap. So we're going to see what happens these next few hours. But as of right now, it's just kind of taking a nap. The indices are retracing right now. It was to be expected. Kind of need some retracements anyways. It's kind of just been pushing up nonstop. So I'm not against retracements at all. Again, I'm not necessarily going for sells right now because we're still in the uptrend. I don't go for sells until we're in the downtrend or we are in a downtrend. All right. One thing I always tell the members too is everything showing as buys, only go for buys. Everything showing as sells, only go for sells. A lot of these charts are kind of just chilling right now. I like how these JPY pairs are looking too. Might write some trade ideas up on these. Still kind of just chilling on this level right here. Excuse me, shit. I saved y'all's ears because I could have been violent. We're about to hit that first TP on GA. So I'm looking at, EJ and GJ as well. So let me show you what I'm looking at on my other chart with GJ. So again, we want to enter sells off resistance, buys off support. So right now, GJ is on this 4-hour level I got marked off right here. But we're waiting for it to treat it just like with GA. We're waiting for it to treat it for support as a resistance. And we can see once I thin this back out, our price is kind of just stuck on this level right now. So again, we're just patiently letting it do its thing, waiting for it not just to break that level, but hold as resistance, which looks like it's about to try to do right now. And speaking of which, we just hit TP1 on GA. Go ahead and let the numbers know. The thing I just started. G is still kind of just chilling in place. Yeah, G and the E just went crazy. Let me let the members know that we just hit that next level. G hit the bottom of the zone. GJ. So as far as what it's looking like right now, so we can see a couple of things happening with GN right now. Because again, this is what we broke down with the Sunday chart analysis. It already went exactly as projected. Again, just like the Sunday chart analysis, this was a very, very simple setup. Why was I saying look for sales? When we look at the chart, right? So if y'all watch this video, right, you watch this video right here. I break down how to identify trends and trend reversals. So when we look at this chart right here, and we identify the trend, which one of these three cycles does GN look like it's in? Does it look like it's in consolidation, uptrend, or downtrend? Let's get rid of this. All right. So when we look at price, we see that we're bearish. How do we know we're bearish? Because we're gradually going down. And then when we go to a more technical point, right, we go on a naked chart. Let's get rid of this. We can see that we're making lower lows. We had a little bit of consolidation here. But that's what once price broke out of the consolidation, we made lower lows, right? We don't see any higher highs getting made, right? We don't see any higher highs getting made. We see price going down, and we see lower lows getting made. So since we see price going down, that means what, right? Everything's showing us sells, only go for sales. Just like we're in an uptrend, everything's showing us buys, only go for buys. Hold on one second, because I don't know why my mic's doing that. Let me try to fix something really quick. Let me see this. I'm gonna have to find a new platform. So I only have this issue on StreamYard. It's kind of getting annoying. I'm gonna have to try to figure it out. But anyways, so since we see lower lows getting made, that means we're bearish. So like I always said, everything's showing us buys, only go for buys. Everything's showing us sells, only go for sells. But since we know what the game plan is, which is we have bearish momentum, that means we want to look for sales. So after we mark off our key price levels, then what do we want to do? Just like we was talking about with GA, we want to wait for price to treat the support level as a resistance. Once it holds as resistance, then we can go for the sell. And so as far as what GA is doing right now, if it can break and hold 315, 310 as a resistance, we can see sales continue to go down to 270, or we can see price retrace and retest 360, 365. And if it can hold that as resistance like it did right here, we can see sales come back down to 320, 315. Yeah, G is going a lot crazier than EM. That's interesting. But let's go back to GJ. There's a new 5 minutes about to pop up. So I want to see if it broke that level. All right, so it broke that level. So with GJ, we're going to see it's going to have to break this level of traffic right here. But we're going to see if it can hold this level as resistance. And then we're going to see what the next 15 looks like. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop them in the chat. But we chilling right now. We chilling. No problem, lady. Keep an eye on your charts though, because again, we got to break this level here because this is the farthest price went last time it broke it. Then that's when we saw the retracement up. So we can break this level. Of course, it's hit the next TP, right? And then coincidentally, look right here. Again, there's no coincidences in the markets, right? Look to the left, it's going to explain what's happening in the present and what could potentially happen in the future. Yeah, but GN is going insane right now. So this was the sell setup I had from the Sunday chart analysis. So you guys would have took this setup, you could have been out. Well, depending on your stop loss, because I know my stop loss is a lot bigger than most people's stop losses. So depending on your stop loss, this could have been a 1 to 2, 1 to 3 restore setup right now on that GN setup. Right now, we're looking at possible GJ sells, but everything else is kind of just hugging these levels and retesting. The New Zealand pairs are the ones with the most action right now. We're waiting to see if everything else can catch up to it. Like we look at GJ, straight up consolidation until, London session just started. Look at SPX, straight up, consolidation. We look at GA, was bouncing the range. He just broke this level not too long ago. But then we look at GN, right? Literally, that thing's been just going crazy. Well, no, that was last week. My bad. That thing's been going crazy since markets opened. It broke that level, did that retest, and it's just been moving. So we're going to be looking to see if the other charts can wake up and follow its lead. That's what we're looking at. Make sure to hit that like button, y'all. Those who join the stream, make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal room, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. We're going to pull it up right now, actually. So we went over how we did last week. We went 6-0 last week, cost 17,963 pips. The week before that, we went 5-0, cost 793 pips. And the week before that, we went 9-0, cost 9,000 pips. So far this month, if I'm not mistaken, so far this month, we're on a nice little win streak. We haven't lost trades this month so far, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to go to the first. Yeah, so we haven't lost any so far this month. So we're on a nice little win streak this month. But as far as how last month went, if you scroll to, I believe, December 5th, you'll see how we did last month in November. So let's scroll to that really quick. Boom, yep, December 5th. You scroll to December 5th, you're going to see how we did last month. Last month, we went 22-1. Only took one loss, 22 wins. Gives a 96% win rate. We caught 58,068 pips, 57,798 strictly with the members in the advanced play signal. Click right here is going to take you to the beginning of the month. You can see how we did last month in October as well. I do the recap the month at the end of every month. I do the recap the week at the end of every week. Every day when market reopens, I do the recap of the day. So October went 32-5. We took 32 wins, only 5 losses during October, giving us an 86% win rate. We caught 157,608 pips, 125,674 strictly with the numbers in the advanced play signal. Again, all wins and losses are posted. Every trade posted has my personal entry, SL, and TPs. Do a Sunday chart analysis at the beginning of every week. And yeah, like I said, all wins, all losses are posted. You can check all the stuff out. All the trades have the date, the time they were entered, personal entry, SLTPs, all that good stuff. And then if you go to photos, all right, you click here, go to photos. You use over 1,000 photos of just screenshots of my personal positions, student results, screenshots of the signals, all that good stuff. So just explore, check all this stuff out for yourselves. But yeah, we're chilling right now. I got a new 15 that just started. Let's see what this next 15 is talking about. So again, look at GJ. Broke through that level, right? But where did it end up closing? Right back on this level. Now look at this next candlestick, retracing back up. So that's why we don't just enter trades just because it broke a level. We want to wait for that extra confirmation. Yes, that's not saying you ain't going to win a trade if you do go straight for breakouts, but your win rate will drastically increase if you just be a little bit more patient, just wait for that extra confirmation. All right, I'm speaking from experience because as soon as I did that, I started drastically winning more and losing a lot less. All right, that's how we're on this That's how we always win way more than we lose weekly, monthly, and quarterly. Because of that exact reason. We're not just jumping into trades. We're not chasing every pip. We're not chasing candlesticks like a cat with a laser. We're taking high probability, high quality setups. And then we're going from there. And of course, waiting for those confirmations. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. We'll look at your charts. Drop in the chat. But we're chilling right now. We're chilling, patiently waiting. Yo, what video should I watch to start learning about trading, and what video should I watch in order? Well, I mean, all my videos go over trading, but like I always say, the first thing you got to understand is how to read the charts, right? So I don't know if you just jumped in here, but the first thing you got to understand is how to read the charts, and that's the biggest thing people skip, right? Which again, I used to do it as well, but you know, when you look back at it, it doesn't make any sense. So the first thing you got to get down and have a full understanding of is how to read the charts, right? Because once you understand how to read the charts, you're gonna know what's going on at all times, right? So whenever I say to trade, I have full confidence that's going to go my way. Now, obviously, it doesn't always go all the way in my favor or go my way, but that's the mindset I have because I wait for the confirmations and understand what price is doing. Whenever I'm in a trade, I'm never confused on what price is doing, right? So if you're ever in a trade and you don't know what's going on, that's because you don't know how to read the charts fully, right? So when you're in a trade, out of a trade, you should understand what's going on, but mainly when you're taking the trade in the position. So the first thing you got to understand is how to read the charts, right? So you got to understand how to identify trends. You got to understand the behaviors. And all charts move the same. Now, I'm not saying they move all the same exactly, but I'm talking about as far as patterns and the rules they follow, they all move the same. I'm not going to say every chart's going to be in a downtrend, every chart's going to be an uptrend. Or if one chart shoots up, every chart's going to shoot up. That's not how it works. But all charts have the same behavior. So the first thing I got to do is understand and read the charts. And I got a bunch of videos breaking that down. Like all my videos titles break down what that video is going to be talking about. And just earlier, I dropped this video. Well, not today, but watch this video. So first, what you need to understand is how to identify the trend. So first, you got to do, if you're brand new to trading, is you want to understand how to read the charts. And once you understand how to read the charts, then you need to have a trading plan. Because a lot of y'all are just winging it. You got to have a daily goal, weekly goal, monthly goal. You got to have a quarterly goal. You got to know how many trades you're taking per day. You got to know how much you're risking per trade. You got to know all this stuff, right? Then you got to stick to that trading plan. Then the third part is simple math, which is you understand how to calculate pips, understand how to calculate your lot size, risk to reward, all that good stuff. It's like I said, you want to understand how to read the charts first. So all my videos are about trading, but trading isn't just one thing, right? There's a bunch of different things. So like I said, I have playlists as well. So I have playlists for trade breakdowns, trading tips. But like I said, first thing you want to do is understand how to read the charts. So all the videos talking about the charts. Watch those videos. How to read the charts, how to predict movements, support resistance. All those videos is the ones you want to watch first. And then after that, you can watch trade breakdowns and stuff. But the first thing you got to do is understand how to read the charts. And the videos are going to help you, but you got to also put some reps in on yourself. You know what I'm saying? The videos are only going to help you so much. You got to put the reps in as well. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. We're looking at any charts. Drop in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's been here since the beginning of the live. Shout out to everybody that's been in here since y'all joined the live. If it's your first time on the channel, make sure to hit that sub button. And if this isn't your first time, y'all definitely should be subbed. I don't know what y'all do if you're not subbed yet. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. We live stream literally every day, but we also post weekly content on this channel, from trade breakdowns, trading tip videos, trading plan videos, trading psychology videos. I just dropped a video last week going over how you can pass a prop firm challenge in 2 weeks. That's both phases. Make sure to check that out. But yeah, explore the channel. Explore the channel. Got a video for almost everything. I don't got a video for it yet. I just haven't made it yet, or it's in the works. But explore the channel. Read the titles. Guaranteed it's going to be a video or more that's going to catch your attention and help you out. But yeah, we're just chilling right now. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. You see it scrolling at the bottom of your screen. Instagram is playmaker_way. TikTok is _playmakerway_. Post daily on both pages. Yeah, I'm just chilling right now. All right, cool. Got a new 5-minute about to pop up in a couple minutes. Let's see what that's talking about. Just hit CP2 on GA. Let's go ahead and let the folks know right here. And those that just joined the stream, we broke this down at the beginning of the live. So if you rewind the live, you'll see us breaking down, looking for this entry. Let's go back to GJ and see what GJ's up to. GJ looks like I might try to reattempt to break that level. We're going to see if we can do so for us. We'll see how SPX reacts right here as well. You know, one thing I would tell you is, like I said, everybody's trading journey is different. But the biggest thing that's going to help quicken your journey is obviously learn from other people's mistakes. You know, that's why I drop all this content for y'all. Because, you know, like I say all the time, when I first was learning how to trade, because I taught myself all this stuff. So me teaching myself, I made a lot of mistakes, right? Lost a lot of money. So I try to help y'all avoid a lot of mistakes I made, but also because, you know, when I was learning how to trade, all I wanted was someone that actually wanted to help people. But as we all know, most of these people on here are just full of shit, right? But anyways, so the biggest thing you want to do is just, that's great, that's your goal, but I know it's going to sound crazy, but don't worry about the money right now. Just focus on understanding everything, because once you understand everything, then the money will come, right? Like when I take positions, I'm not worried about how much money I'm trying to make. Why? Because again, I already have that in the trading plan, right? The trading plan has already got me set up for this is how much we make per trade or potentially per trade, all that good stuff. The risk reward is already going to tell me how much I'm going to possibly make per trade. So all I'm really focused on when I take trades is the fundamentals, which is the charts, right? Which is also why I'm on TradingView all the time, right? I only have MT4, MT5 on my phone. I'm not on the website version or the desktop version. The reason for that is so I can strictly focus on the charts, right? Because we enter trades based on the charts. So while we're in trades, we need to focus on the charts. What a lot of people do is, as soon as they take a trade, they pull up the MT4, MT5 and stare at their phone screen, right? Your phone screen is not going to tell you what's going on. Like the charts are going to tell you what's going on. So once you just focus strictly on, again, one thing at a time, you put in an hour minimum a day, you're going to see results come. It's like a snowball effect. Because again, like I always, once you get the understanding down, it's literally just rinse and repeat. It's literally just rinse and repeat. You wake up the same time every day. You go on the same charts every day. You look for the same setups every day. You take the same amount of trades every day. You risk the same amount every day. Everything is rinse and repeat. You get what I'm saying? So don't focus on the money, right? And like I always say as well, I know a lot of people don't like this, but when you're brand new to trading, the last thing you want to do is play around on the live account, right? Because again, you don't know what you're doing. So again, what I did before I went on a live account with this strategy, I literally practiced this on a demo account for like a few months before I went on a live account. And the demo account is literally the same as the live account. I don't care what anybody says, it's literally the same. What people mess up at is they don't treat the demo account like a live account. They dick around, they put random lot sizes instead of lot sizes that's realistic to the account size they're going to have on their personal account. But if you trade the same positions or lot sizes you would on your personal account, if you secure profits and close and behave like it was your live account, all you do is go to the settings, which is that gear button, and switch from demo to your live account, and it's literally the exact same thing. So that's the biggest thing that's going to help you when you first learn how to trade is don't worry about the money. All right, block out all that noise, and the money will come. I know that sounds kind of backwards, but trust me, that's just how it works. So we got a new 15 about to start a little bit. GJ looks like it's about to attempt to try to break this level again. So we're gonna see if we can do so, and not just break it, but hold it. But yeah, GN as well. Looks like GN is trying to hit that next level as well. Do you guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. When looking at your chart, drop in the chat. But we just chilling right now. We just chilling right now. Yeah, we're just struggling. We'll see. It's literally just like the last 15-minute candlestick. I do send free signals. Have you explored the channel? I do send free signals. Now, I've seen your name before, so I know you're not new. I know you've been, and I know time before influence, but I've seen your name before, so I know you've been in here for at least 1 week, if not 2 weeks, right? But this is how the signals work. The members get priority. They always get the first signal. So first members. So if you watch the last 3 minutes of any of my YouTube videos, I go over how the stuff works. Well, I got you right now. So Tokyo session is exclusive with the members. So all trades taken during Tokyo session is only going to be sent to the members. So aside from Tokyo session, as far as London and New York session goes, the members will get the first signal, right? So if I see a setup, more than one setup during London and New York session, that's when another signal will be called in the free telegram, right? But all the trades taken in both the advanced place signal and the free telegram, I literally break down and go over in the London session live streams. On top of that, I'm also looking to enter them if I don't enter them during the London session live stream. And then on top of that, I go over all these setups in the Sunday chart analysis, right? But the members get the first signal. So that's why if you notice, whenever I do call a free signal, is when there's more one signal called, right? So if we look at last week, right? Monday, I called a free signal, right? And how many trades we took? We took 3 trades. 2 of those was members, 1 was the free signal, right? All TPs got hit, I think, or TP7 got hit on that free signal last week. But then we look at Wednesday, only called 1 trade, which is why it was a members only trade. We look at Thursday, only called 1 signal, which is why it was a members only trade. So if I call more than 1 signal, one of those is going to go to the free telegram. But the only call 1 trade is just going to be for the members. That's just how it works, right? And again, this is quarter 4. Quarter 4 is the slowest quarter of the year. If you look at like October and November, there was a lot more trading and signals getting called. I mean, right? October we went 32-5. Last month we went 22-1. So that's drastically a lot less trades taken November versus October and things like that. But that's how the signals work. That's how the signals work. Halloween, did you just jump in here? Because you've been in here for at least 5 minutes. I said we're waiting for it to not just break this level, but hold as a resistance. So I like to wait for extra confirmations. You want to go for it now, you can. Very bearish momentum, but I'm not in it as of yet. All right, y'all. Members, you already know in a couple hours, I'm going to drop that New York price watch list for y'all. If y'all have not watched the Sunday chart analysis, make sure to watch the Sunday chart analysis. All right, dropped that last night for y'all. GN went as projected. The AUD pairs are going as projected so far. Give me 1 second. If y'all want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screen. I respond to all messages. And, you know, if you have a question, just ask it. You don't have to ask it. You can ask me a question because you literally just ask me a question by asking. You can ask me a question. You know what I'm saying? You want to say what's up, that's cool too. But if you do have a question, just drop that question in. Just to be efficient on both sides. Because, again, I got a bunch of people messaging me. All right, make sure to follow me on there and TikTok as well because I post daily on both pages. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Yeah, but we're going to see what happens this next hour. New 4 o'clock hour just started. We got a few more hours to New York starts. Again, we don't really got any news popping up during London or New York session. We do got some Australian news later on markets reopen. We do got JPY news, but we don't know exactly what time that's popping off. It might let us know later on throughout the day. But as of now, we don't know what time it's popping out. So whenever you see this word tentative, or however you say it, that basically means that there's not a set time, but it is going on. All right, so just be on the lookout for that. But yeah, a lot of stuff. The only thing that really did crazy moves was the New Zealand pairs, AUD pairs doing some small moves right now. But as far as everything else, they have not really changed from when I dropped that Sunday chart analysis. So make sure to check that out. I'm gonna catch you to the comments. Let's see what those look like. It goes slowly pushing up. So let me put alerts up here. So I'm alerted when price hits this level. Go ahead and put an alert here. Thought I had one, but I guess not. Change the color so I don't throw myself off. Alright, bam. So I'm gonna have an alert and a noti if price does break that level, so I can hop on that chart. But yeah, but we see GJ still, again, that's why we want to wait for it to hold as resistance, because we can literally see in the past 45 minutes, price has been on this level, but it hasn't been holding as resistance. Kind of just be stuck chilling on this level. All right, we're going to be back at the same time tomorrow, London session 3 of EST at Halloween. Make sure to hit that first link in the description on the free signal, free Telegram, because I went over all that in the Sunday chart analysis. All right, I went over price points, what we're looking at, all that good stuff. So make sure to check that out. That's for everyone else as well.